My mail keeps evolving and there is more of it. In the old days, many letters were from ladies, often with photos. I'd tell them to come visit, and I met them at the airport and drove them home. Then there were drinking and sex. Most stayed 2 or 3 days, then left. There were also letters from men in jail, some as far away as Australia. I answered these letters. There were also letters from poets, known and unknown. Then there were a few mental cases. I answered these as well. Their problem was that they were all wanted continued response, a lifelong correspondence. When I would inform them that this couldn't be done, I received some irrational and foul responses in return. I found myself writing dozens of letters a month, and my intention as a writer had not been to correspond with any and all. I finally gave up babying my mailbox. I read my mail, but in 90% of the cases I didn't respond. I heard a story about Faulkner. When he got a letter, he held it up to the light. If he didn't see a check in there, he threw it away, unopened. I read my mail and threw it away. Now much of my mail is from college professors. Some of them are precise and pleasant enough, but few are worthy of response. And there are a couple of self-published books of poetry a week, few worthy of response. The ladies and convicts and the madman have dropped away. I still get letters from people who announce they will be soon in town to drink 8 or 10 beers with me. My job as a writer is to write. I'm not a counselor, nor an entertainer, nor am I interested in reading books of poesy, or bedding down, or giving blurbs, or recommending unsung so-called geniuses to my publisher. When I was an unknown writer, I sent my work directly to the magazines and the publishers, never with a cover letter, and I never knocked on anybody's door, and I never read any work to my wives or girlfriends or anybody. When you are in a prize fight, you climb into the ring. You do it where it is done, and it is not done at literary parties or by writing Burroughs or Mailer or Ferlinghetti. You sit down at your machine and fire it into the unknown, and if you don't have a machine, you write it on the walls or on the edges of newspapers, and you'll keep doing it. And if you've got it, the guts and the laughter and the manner of saying it, you'll finally come through, forget everything else. The gods are good. They only want to make sure.
Hello, I'm Rubik, and I'm from the internet. Today I'm No matter how much I love this cat, I prefer dogs. I believe this cat is not my favorite. I love this cat. Do you like cats? And do you like dogs? Do you like when I speak to you like this?
Are you scared? I love cats, but I love dogs more.